We're back. It's a travel episode. Obviously, we're not in California. We gotta go find somebody with a boat. We are in Huntersville, North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. This is Lake Norman. If you look it up on a map, this thing is massive. It is beautiful. What a great day. Families are already out. Music's playing on the water. This is Labor Day weekend, so we'll have this right after the weekend. We'll get this thing published. But anyways, we're here. We are talking about upcoming events because I have been promising you guys that we got a new package that came in the mail. We got to get some running in, of course, in this episode. Let's dive in. Let's talk about what's coming up. So speaking of events, let's talk about October because that's the first event coming up, and that is with Elevation Culture. You guys have seen the videos I've posted with the trail runs I've done with them. On the weekend, I'll put the link and the date in the description below. In fact, we'll drop the date right here. They're doing 2 races, Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday will be a trail race with different distances. And then Sunday, they're going to do duathlon, which is going to be a trail race. So like a 6-some mile run, a 13-some mile mountain bike or cross country, whatever kind of bike you're going to run, which bring anything you got. As long as you can ride it on the dirt, you're good to go. Have fun with it. And then you do a 3-mile run afterwards. So I'm super excited for that. Again, link to the description below. I'm actually going to be working with them on a possible giveaway. If you want to volunteer for the event, please reach out to them. Their Instagram is below, and let them know you want to volunteer. I believe the volunteers get a free race entry, and you know, there are some paid spots that they do have available, but just check them out. Again, we'll drop it to the link below, and that is why we are mountain biking as much as we are and training for it, is because we just got to get on the wheels and we got to keep pushing our legs. As for the running, more of the typical, the same thing. Let's talk about what's coming up in November. I'm super excited about it. Definitely something different, and it will absolutely be my longest distance on these feet. It is bright and, well, it's kind of bright and early in the morning, and it is time to go for a ride. That is October, but November, we have the longest distance that these legs have ever moved me in any organized event. That is the SoCal Ragnar trail race, which I believe it's November 14th or 11th. Again, description below, date. We'll just kind of put it in there, but we're doing it with the team. We're doing the ultra version. So there's 2 versions. You can have an 8-man team, which splits it up. I believe you run 14 miles or something of that nature. And then if you do the ultra, which means as opposed to 8, you have 4 guys. So you guys are just doubling up what you normally would do. Yeah, that's what the group I'm with decided to do. I think it's just because we love to suffer, and heck, why not do something a little above and beyond? Super excited about that. That is one of those camp events. There's tons of videos on the SoCal Ragnar. You can check it out. Again, link to the description below. I believe there's still some signups available for some of the teams. It's just something new. It's something to get out and try to do. And speaking of running, since we're here, North Carolina has greenways everywhere. If you don't know what a greenway is, basically it is a path throughout the city that is labeled properly for biking, walking, running, roller skating, take your dog, who knows. But when I pulled it up on Google Maps, as I was suggested, just everywhere, which I think is awesome. So a little bit safer of an area for you to go out for a run, so you're not running on the street. And it's just nice. It's a beautiful day out. It's about 80-some degrees. We gotta get to running though, because it gets up into the 90s pretty quick here, and the humidity is something that I'm not used to. I really don't enjoy it that much. No, at all. No. All right, so we are at the Birkdale Village entrance to the Greenway, which goes everywhere, McDowell Creek. This is actually pretty awesome, the way they got it set up. Beautiful. A lot of areas I noticed on the map are pretty well shaded, but as you can see by the size of the asphalt and what they have here, really nice area, really well kept. Hours of operation, rules, all the good stuff here. One of the big things that I do like about it, tobacco free. So that is definitely a win. That is one of the worst things to run through and run by. But enough talk, we have got to go change. Wait, no, we don't have to change. Earbuds in and get to running. Just gotta figure out where I'm gonna hide the key to the rental car though, because, well, yeah, anyways, let's get to it. Done with this morning, afternoonish run through the Greenway over here. I think it's Berkshire Village, something like that. I know previously it was in the sign, but really awesome area, to be honest with you. If I would have went out, took a right, and then did a U-turn real quick, I would have went just over 6 miles. So I was a little short of 6 miles today. Oh well, it is what it is. This Greenway, absolutely really cool. If you live in the Huntersville area and you're near this, they have all these different entrances from neighborhoods right onto the Greenway, and it is just awesome. Like I said, most of the trails are covered. There's only 2 sections that are not. One of them has a lake, lots of turtles. I wish I got a video of that, but honestly I didn't take my GoPro. I just wanted to kind of enjoy my run. I did get some video footage of running, but yeah, anyways, we gotta eat, and we're in Berkshire Village. They got tons of restaurants in here. We're gonna change the shirt though, wipe off, because all right, Birkdale Village. I keep messing it up every time, but let me show you what this place is about. It's pretty cool. Finally got a package from our friends at Orange County Endurance. CJ, Chris, and everybody over there, a huge thank you. Of course, we like to support all the other channels that are out there that do what we do over here at Allenville Endurance, and we thank them for the mentorship that they've provided us and our filmmaking and checking in on us to make sure everything's going good in our training. So even though there's all these different endurance teams out there, one thing I want to touch on is it's awesome because we all look out for one another. We're all friends. We talk. We're invited to events with each other. So in that, we want to make sure that we get the support in. And I finally got my package in from them. Okay, I got it in a few days ago, but I wanted to wait until I was traveling to film because I've been really, really busy. So let's dig into it. So what in the heck did we order from them? Well, of course, we had to get their new shirt. I absolutely love the material this is made out of. This is going to be really, really comfortable to be around in here. Super excited about this. I would say I'd wear this on a run. I don't want to ruin it yet. So being that it's new, it'll stay at the top, meaning we will not put this in the dryer. It will hang dry it only, and we will utilize it a lot. Next, I wanted a new training tri-suit to train in. As you guys have seen my Allenville Endurance one, of course I want to save that more for the events that I do. They are not cheap to get, by the way, but Orange County Endurance, with who they work with, had a very good price point on these. I'm gonna drop a link to the description below where you can find all this information, get a hold of Chris, and see if you can get your hands on one of these. But I will tell you, the material this is made out of is awesome. The companies that sponsor and work with Orange County Endurance here, awesome companies. As you can see, Rudy Project is on there. That's one I work with. So really, really cool. I really like the colorway on this they designed. If you know anything about Orange County, their logo here that he came up with is really awesome. So super excited to give this a run and a go. I don't have my bike with me, and I think people would probably look at me really weird if I jumped on a greenway and just ran in a tri-suit. So we'll hold this off till we get home, but of course we'll get some video with this then, as we got some events coming up. All right, round two, we are back at the greenway we ran at yesterday. Now, I know I'm wearing the Orange County Endurance shirt. I said I wasn't gonna run in it, but unfortunately this morning I woke up and I had nothing clean to run in. So Chris, everybody, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to order another one. Anyways, we gotta get going. It's already warming up. It's gonna be hotter than it was yesterday. Unfortunately on the greenways, there are no water stops or no bathroom stops. Big tree lines. I'm just not a big fan of that one, but we gotta get to it. Run number 2 at the Birkdale Village Greenway, which is right behind me, is in the books, completed. It's earlier and it's about 7 to 8 degrees hotter than it was yesterday. Humidity is absolutely up there. Whew. But material this is made out of, Orange County Endurance, really hit a home run on this. Like I said in my Instagram post, which means if you saw Instagram, you saw it that I did this before, and I'm kind of a hypocrite. Oops, laundry problems when you travel, but well. Anyways, I'm gonna have to talk to Chris, see who made these. I really like this material. I think we need to get some made. Anyways, we gotta get my brother moved in. He finally made it to town, and after that we're having a beer. A much needed beer. Much needed. That is going to wrap up this week's episode. I had a great time in North Carolina. Birkdale Village was absolutely an experience. So if you're ever out there, I'll drop a link to where it is actually located. I have slaughtered their name, and for that I apologize. Yeah, quite a few takes. I had to throw away a bunch of stuff. But anyways, don't forget to hit the comment, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff that pops up in the old, that guy right there. We'll see you next week. I have no idea what next week's film is going to be about, but we got to get back on track. Absolutely. And a big shout to the Berkshire